Craig here. Today we're going to go over a new piece of software that I've been testing out in the last month here called SocialCaptain. It's an Instagram automation tool. There are tons of them out here. I've got a post where I review over 20 of these. You can check out down below. But we're going to take a look at SocialCaptain and see what it's all about, and I'll show you some of the results that I got with this great little tool. So first of all, who is this tool for? Really, anybody on Instagram that's looking to build their following, SocialCaptain can really help build that organic following. This isn't buying likes or follows. It's actually an artificial intelligence bot that is out there building organic followers and engagement with people in your target niche. So whether you're an online store, an influencer, or a health local company, you can use SocialCaptain to help you get to your results. So what kind of results did I get? I took one of my personal Instagram accounts that only had about 860 followers on December 1st, and literally a month later I'm over 2,100 or almost at 2,100 followers. So it's about almost 1,100 followers in 1 month. I posted a few pictures, but really this was all of SocialCaptain bot doing this work for me. As you can see, here's my follower evolution from December 1st to 29th. So you can see I pretty much doubled my account by literally doing way less than I did to get the first 1,000 followers. So it definitely works. It's a great tool. I use the AI turbo module on this, and that's what really helped get here. I put it on slow, but it still gradually grew my followers and my engagement significantly. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into the actual app, and we'll take a look at what this tool looks like. So here's the dashboard. As you can see, I've got 2 accounts in here right now. So my main primary account where I added the turbo, and then another brand new account where I started from scratch and have been gaining followers. So 115 so far. Only used a trial and not the turbo on this one. The turbos on this one continues to grow. So connecting a new account is pretty easy. You really just log in with your Instagram account. It connects and it brings all of the settings, everything you need into it. Once your account is in, you'll see something like this. Most of these buttons will be turned off. As you can see, again, the various activity that SocialCaptain has done for me is quite significant. So there's a whole bunch of different settings in here. So you can automate likes, comments, follows, and unfollows, so that you don't have to do any of that work. It really does it for you. There's automatic settings, so activity speed of slow, normal, fast, or turbo. I leave it on slow because I just don't want to seem like a bot that's going 100 miles an hour trying to grow at an insane rate. Slow and steady wins the race. A whole bunch of other things here. Ignore sensitive posts. If you don't want to go after hate posts or pornography, you can allow the bot to ignore content that is maybe a little bit subjective. You could ignore users. Again, just another filter that you could apply. And ignore low quality users. So again, this is maybe, it can sense when it's a bot or non-organic follower, so someone you don't want. Some of the other filters you have here, so you can filter by gender. They have a great little gender filter. Again, it's not perfect because Instagram doesn't identify, but the algorithm that SocialCaptain uses, to try and figure out the age is pretty good. So again, if you've got very age-specific niche, this would work really well, where if you just want to focus on men or women, you have that ability. Age as well is another thing. You can only post to a selected account age. And then post type is another one. So photos, videos, albums, you can choose what kind of posts you actually want to like on. Post like ranges. So again, if you want to go after high active accounts, you could say, hey, I only want people that get 4,000 likes and more. And you engage in those posts. Same goes for comments. If you really wanted to engage some big influencers and go after their audiences, this is where this stuff really comes in handy. Same with follow range. All these different things help to really, narrow down your target market. Username targeting and hashtag targeting. These are the simplest and yet my favorite. I really like username targeting, where here you can select influencers, the people that you want to create lookalike audiences, or you want to go after their audience and create an audience based on the people that follow them. That's what this bot will do. So you enter in, those users that you want, you search for them, find them, you add them in here. Now SocialCaptain will focus on those users, followers. So people that follow Tony Robbins, that's who I'm going to target and really try to bring into my audience. Same goes for the hashtagging. So again, this is where you're using your keywords to select, the hashtag niches that you're in. This is important. You can go as deep as you want, but again, adding new hashtags, very simple. Just search for them and add them. Location targeting. Now this is more for local businesses. So if you want to, if you work in Vancouver, for example, or you're in a small neighborhood in Vancouver, like say Kits, you can target locations. So the trick here is, target local landmarks rather than wide locations. People that like a particular swimming pool in your neighborhood, that will help you get to more local people. So again, for location targeting, there's some really, simple yet powerful tools. Automated contenting. This is, automated comments. This is something that, you don't want to do too much. Again, as you get niche here, you don't want to seem like a bot. So as you can see, I've used some pretty simple comments here just to do some engagement. It seems to work well. What I end up doing is I follow up on my app on a lot of these people comment on these comments. So I at least like them with a heart or comment back and just add that engagement. It really helps, confirm that maybe it's not just a bot out there, commenting on everybody. There's some other settings, some great tutorials, and you can update your password, obviously, on the settings page. So lots of great things here. What we'll do is we'll then take a look at the activities. So like I mentioned before, you can see my follow evolution, almost over 1,100 followers generated just using the bot. There's a nice live activity feed where you can see, the likes you're getting and what's happening, the different channels that you're focusing on. Seems like this today here, Sam Ovens' audience is getting, commented on and worked on to help drive some of his followers onto my followers. You can see here the new followers, 1,117 new followers, who they are, their quality score. So how good are they? How many followers do they have? And then, how did you get them? So for example, here, Destination Smile follows Gary V, and now he follows me. So it's really good. And again, a little quick chart here on a breakdown of where the sources of traffic are coming from. So Ty Lopez seems to be very high, Gary V, and then getting into some of the hashtags. So again, just some great insights just to see what's going on. So as you can see, it's not a very complex system. Once you kind of set it, you hit the start activity. This is still running, so I'm not going to hit stop here. It's working great. I'm going to keep using it. Again, I go back to my follower evolution here. It's simply working for me. So I do recommend this software. It worked for me. I'm starting to grow an account from nothing. So this one here, I haven't set this one up, but again, you can see the different packages here. 7 days for $15 a week. If you just got a little bit of money, this would be great to get you started. Again, the basic $39 a month plan, this will get you going in a good regular pace. And then the turbo account, this is really where you get this 10 times faster. They got the smart growth engine. This is what I set up on my personal account, and this is what's gotten me to double my audience in less than a month. So it's definitely worth it. Check it out. If you have any questions, leave comments below. I'm all about helping out here and showing you new ways of growing your account, getting more traffic, and obviously winning in the online business. So thanks for listening. Hope you learned something. If you have any questions, again, leave a comment below. Like this video. Please share it with your audience. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks for listening. Thanks for following and watching. Hope what you found to be useful and that you start growing your Instagram account too.